as fuck now. What did you do?
I don't
How
know.
did you get louder? I don't understand. Okay, I put you back at 100. Say words.
Hello, words, things, penises.
Yeah, no, you okay. So I don't know how your volume changed, but
Hold on.
you're better now. I fixed it. It's no big deal.
What do you want to bet? Maybe the webcam versus
I
headset.
I like your backdrop. It's very nice.
Yeah, I don't know why I've got that particular one at the moment, but we'll just
I'm gonna Discord over here. Ah, what? Ugh. Huh?
I don't know. I fucked up.
You are the darkness. Uh, uh, you're probably not caught up on Critical Role. Um,
No.
they have a guest star on right now, and the guest star rolled for stealth, and he rolled so well. He's like, you stealth out of being a guest. I don't like. And everyone's like, all right, yeah, okay, bye. You're gone. You don't exist. He rolled like a 39.
Okay.
It's the second highest stealth roll that's ever existed on Critical Role.
That's something.
It's a hell of a stealth roll. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Um,
We gone.
the highest one ever rolled on Critical Role was a 47, and I was like,
What?
you. He's like, you're not a player anymore. You just you stealth into being you appeared sometime later in some other person's campaign. I was like, that's with 47, you are
That's fucked up.
the wind. It's like the old Splinter Cell games when the people that what was that, and they walk right past you. Huh. My head hurts. These are really good.
Are you twin streaming or single streaming?
Huh?
Uh, Twitch or Twitch and YouTube?
Oh no, I'm Twitch and YouTube. I'm always. I have it just set up that it's always Twitch and YouTube now.
Then
And
why?
I'm thinking about trying to set up and seeing if I can access Kick. I don't know if I can multi-stream the all three at the same time. I have no idea. I'll have to find out. I know a lot of people. There's like a there's a weird debate on Kick because Kick's profit sharing ratio is 95%. So I've been seeing even smaller streamers get like 30 subs and they're getting multiple hundreds of dollars. Or the one girl got some big name person came in and gave her like a 300 sub, like the raid that he brought gave her like 300 subs, and she walked out of that stream with like $1,600. Right?
Jesus Murphy.
Yeah, but Kick's TOS is interesting at best. It's a new platform, and a lot of people think it's gonna grow really quickly and then die. Um, and there's like, I was checking out some stuff the other day. There was like a dozen porn streams going on at the same time. And while a lot of it is against TOS, the one dude got a blowjob on camera and he got banned for 24 hours. That was their his excuse was he got lost in the sauce. That's what he said. He got lost in the sauce. And I was
How
like,
the
"Bud, I don't
fuck?
what
Yeah. No.
I got lost in the sauce." That's so a lot of
How?
people. I know a lot of people that are avoiding the site completely because they don't want to be associated with it. I don't know if I care. I don't. Why do I give a like?
Right.
I don't know. I don't like. If
I
I
can
was more
see.
attractive, I would stream on Fansly. You know what I mean? Like I don't care. Like I don't know. I don't know.
If I was attractive at all, I could baby stream.
I look. I'm not unattractive. I'm just not attractive either. I'm like I'm a guy, an average homie.
I'm ugly.
I think you're very. You look like a fucking mafia member. Let's be honest. You look like when you dress nice. Like I don't think I'll ever call you beautiful, but I'm not gonna call you ugly to your face either. like, like
Okay.
you, I'm telling you, if nobody knew who you were, if they walked in the room and you were just wearing your nice getup, no, no, hello sir, nice to meet you. Hello, okay, bye. Like, because I'm not gonna run the chance. Like,
Yes, I want custom. Yes.
custom what?
A new hand touches.
Oh, hi, Steam closed caption.
Why was that so loud?
What? Me?
No, a post girly just followed, and it was loud. I don't remember that alert being that loud, but it fucking just murdered me.
Murder.
I like that Milo Dragon said thanks for the follow like a minute later. Don't be sorry. I appreciate you. Huh? What are you working on? What are you heading on?
What am I doing? I'm doing things and stuff and
That's so fucking
behind
descriptive.
this.
That's so fucking descriptive, but thank man. Thank you know what? Like, yeah. Does TikTok access my home Wi-Fi? I mean, like, if you authorize the app, I guess sure. Does TikTok fuck my wife?
I mean, better than you. Oh, I'm sorry. That was. Ooh. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, got him.
Oh.
Oh, now my head hurts.
Uh,
Wow, there's a fuzzy. Get off of me. Yes, I am a goofball. I'm being attacked by something.
so I've got this lovely new setup.
You mean XO? Greetings and salutations,
Oh, greetings.
Coming soon, coming soon. Oh, that comes out in 5 days. Okay. I'm not gonna buy it right off the bat. I'm gonna see what it looks like when it hits.
What is that?
Small Land Survive the Wilds. It's one I've been waiting for a while. It's part of the reason I never bought Grounded. That sounds right. The one where like you're basically Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, no, don't know that one.
Oh, okay. It's think like Valheim, but you're in like a backyard and you've been miniaturized, and so there's like ants and spiders and stuff are legitimate threats because they're fucking massive compared to you. Small Land is a absolutely like completely similar concept, except I think in Small Land you're actually like a race of small people. You're like fairies or elves or like little like pixie people, as opposed to being like humans that got shrunk down. Um, but
Oh, yeah.
it's think like Ark and Valheim, but like miniaturized. I've been looking at Small Land for a while, and it
Yeah,
comes
it's in the wish list. I see it.
yeah. So, but I'm not gonna like. It could be a complete flop, right? It could come out and just be an unpolished nightmare, and then we won't get it. You know what I mean? Or it could come out and be $20 and actually be surprisingly, you know. So But
Right.
that drops in like 5 days, so we'll see what that looks like. I'm excited for it because it's you know,
Right.
but that doesn't mean anything.
God, that's so wild.
What?
The delay.
Oh, between YouTube and Twitch?
Oh my god.
It's a yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
Like I saw when Mahler's
It
put
said
the
hello and
oh
then
yeah,
hopped over
and
and then like a minute later.
I didn't have to hop over. I mean, I'm
Oh,
watching
yeah,
both
yeah.
at the same
Well,
time.
I
I've
love you.
got enough screen real estate.
Oh, I see
Um,
they put a release date on Outpost Infinity Siege that says Q3. So that would be what, after June? Q3
financial quarter 3.
would be 8, 9, 10.
I don't, hold on. Let me check because
Well, if
uh,
Q4 is 10, 11, 12, then Q3 would have to be 9, 8, 7. Yeah,
July 1 through September 30th.
right? Just logically. Okay, well, it's got a release date of Q3 20. I don't know if I'll be able to stream that because I bet you Outpost Infinity Siege is going to be resource heavy as fuck. Um, but I can almost guarantee if it's even half as good as it looks, we're going to play it.
Well,
But I might have to end up getting a streaming computer at that point, or taking. I do have my old gaming laptop that hasn't been touched in forever, and you don't need like a graphics card to for a streaming computer. You just need something to run the stream through. You know what I mean? So I'm
um, you, uh, I know laptops. You got to be careful.
I don't fucking if I
Um,
burn it up, I don't care. I don't like I have an old one sitting over there in the corner.
you
I'm
have a
debating trying it out.
do you have a capture card?
No, that's what I would have to go buy one.
I mean, I could hook you up with like a desktop that's not gonna like overheat.
I could fight you in the trenches. What?
Get you hooked up with one of the T3500s.
I'll hook you up with I don't okay, I can close all this. I can pull Discord back up.
What? What? Uh,
Yep. Yeah,
uh,
I figured one shot channel instead of setting up a whole bunch of them because it's going to be a bunch of different one shots happening.
right.
So but I have it limited on how many people can be in there. So if like I do invite someone and then they try that, you know what I mean? It won't fuck up. These are really good. I'm drinking Naughty by Nature.
Oh,
But it's a watermelon hard cider Michigan apple thing. It tastes great. Like fuck you. All those dumb toxic guys that are like you can't be manly and drink a fruity, but go fuck yourself, bud, because this tastes phenomenal. That's how I feel.
yeah,
I had to go buy a new fucking TV.
yeah.
Bottom half of mine is like almost black because the light bulb or the LED or whatever in there that lights it up is granted, it's like a almost 7 year old TV at this point. It's a shitty Vizio. Vizio's not the greatest brand. So like not overly
Well, I mean, you
disappointed
can
in it, you
turn
know what I
around
mean?
and go buy another one for like $200, and it'll last, another 5 years.
That's not what we did. We
Well, I know better than what you would do.
yeah, well so she wants a fancy Q LED one and I was instructed it had to be a Samsung or an LG. So I was like fuck it, put it on the card and we actually spent some money on it. I boomered it. I boomered the new TV and Hopefully it's nice. But I bought a new wall mount bracket so I can put it so high up that Max can't touch it. OLED, but QLED. I don't know. Look, lady.
So OLED was like the last
I think it's
greatest
I
thing.
think it's a QNED is what we bought.
But yeah, the Q stuff is the new latest and greatest.
Yeah, it's definitely a new age, fancy hoo-ha. But that's fine, because I'll play my PS5 on it, and it'll look even prettier than it already is. Honey, have you tried your fancy forbidden fruit beverage? Is it good for you? Because it's good for me. Not a lot of content in it, though. I might actually, when I'm done drinking these two, I might have a straight up. I got salted caramel, crown. I got salted caramel crown in the cabinet. And that's actually pretty good. Not yet. I've been drawing.
Yeah, I've got, other than the processors being different, I got 2 different setups in that you could have one of them for running a stream.
Well, if everything that we've been playing currently isn't really a problem. But I do like some of the more resource intensive games that are on the horizon. I think
Fucking Valheim is starting to slow shit down though. That's the
well,
scary part.
I think that's a lack of optimization. Look at the games that we used to play 24/7. We used to stream for 4 or 5 months in a row we streamed Valheim with no issues. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And now that's a lack of optimization is what that is. Call of Duty did the same. I used to stream Call of Duty with no problem. And then I couldn't stream Call of Duty. And then suddenly I could stream Call of Duty again. My system didn't fucking change. Huh. Yeah, so we're doing a bunch of this spring/summer. We're gonna do a bunch of lawn house backyard improvements.
Yep.
And so she's been taking a picture with her tablet and then using a drawing app to kind of like fill in how she wants it to look or thinks it'll look. I know a lot of our friends are gonna be like they're gonna bitch online about it. But we're getting rid of the pool. And I know a
Well, I
lot
mean,
of people I know a lot of people that don't ever like use it or come over or do things like people that have no involvement at all are gonna be the ones like, wow, how you could what the hell, man? Like you don't get an input. You don't get a say.
well, yeah, it's just the cost to fix versus the cost to keep.
Like a rock star? Like a punk haircut? I'll do it. Don't fucking like I'll do it. I don't care. She's gonna cry about it because she's gonna like realize it's permanent after it's done. Like, well, not like semi-permanent. Like, I look if she look, look. Hold on, hold on. Listen, Linda. I look. I'm good with it. She needs to really be sure she wants to. Like, we need to show her a bunch of pictures of a bunch of different people with that style haircut. And then we gotta make darn sure. Wow, I even censored myself. She's not in the fucking room. We need to make sure that, like, if she's sure, then I'm fucking full send it. Let's go. She's watching. Oh, okay. So I know exactly what character she's looking at. And she's like, I want that. It's look, I keep telling you to do the same thing. My hair is too hot. It's too big. It's too thick. We'll go chop it off.
or undercut it or whatever.
She has an undercut in the back. The problem is, we need to quit cutting it, and by we, I mean me. She gets me to shave the undercut. And what I think is happening is that every time I shave it, it's walking up like one follicle
So,
length. Like just it's been like 2 years now. So like it's still good, you know what I mean? But like I think where I'm shaving and I'm trying to get the lineup right, I'm probably like hitting a couple hairs that weren't previously shaved. And so every time I do it, like once a month, it's a little and a little and a little and like I think you just got to let it grow out a little bit and go get it professionally done again because. Oh, fuck! I need a moment to process. Someone talk about something else.
I'm going to talk about no. That requires more
Ah! Where'd you
learning.
go? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Oh, we could try, since you have your. Oh, I don't think it would work because your camera's on.
But
I have a page set up for guest gaming. And what happens is I have Streamlabs special camera mechanic that I send you a link and you activate the link and then it sucks your camera up
okay.
and sends it to me.
I mean, we can try it.
I've never tried it. I don't know.
What's the worst that happens? It doesn't work on live?
It doesn't
No,
doesn't
it
fucking
doesn't.
work. I don't even know how to. Oh, because that's the wrong fucking. Thespis followed me? When the fuck did Thespis follow me? Oh, you know what? Thespis probably hopped into one of the Wild Sea campaigns and followed. That makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna hop over there now. We're gonna. Hey, look, that's my back screen. Okay. There should be a collab cam. Okay, and then I go to properties. Collab cam is not sending your video and audio to guests. Start. Yeah, start it. Copy. And then I send it to you via Discord. What happens when I send you this?
Well, it goes Badoop, and I click on it.
Okay.
Hello.
Is that a Timmy?
It is.
Holy shit! I haven't
Man.
heard your voice in 1,000 years.
Well, I'm glad I made it this far. 1,000 years on this good old round planet. Didn't know it was that long.
What are you playing League of Legends? I hear shit in the background.
And I don't know why it's picking through my mic. It's annoying.
Did it work? Did the link I send you do anything?
Yeah, it's wait, what? Can I do that?
I don't
What?
know. We're trying shit live.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
We're experimentizing. Dragon, why are you all the way up there? That's not where you belong. Go down here.
What you are experimenting on.
Okay, so Streamlabs made a what they call a collaboration cam, so that
Okay.
instead of having to like cut the image from Discord, I can just send the link to a person, and supposedly it's supposed to like grab their camera feed from their computer and send it to me so that I have like more control over the camera. So I set up like a guest page for like if we both want to be on camera at the same time and do other like play a game or have up, you know, whatever the hell.
Mm-hmm.
So we're testing. Oh, there's like a signal. I see like a network bar from the collab cam, but I don't see you.
Oh, all right. I see what's going on.
Okay, I don't see anything. what I do see is that it's not going to be big enough. I need to. We're making adjustments on the fly. We're just. But you can have up to 4 people with a collab cam. So like if we ever wanted to do, let's say, like a podcast, instead of having to be on Discord and like cut out all the things, we could just do all those collabs.
Do you have the collab cam in your OBS or in Streamlabs?
Yeah,
Is it at the right level?
What do you mean?
Like, is it buried too deep in like
No.
the layers?
No. Nope.
Interesting, because I've got you.
No, because it's in the exact perfect layer. It's right under my webcam, but my webcam's like up to, you know what I mean? So hold on. Oh, I want to try something. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's refresh it. Maybe that's Oh, that made it worse.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it says guess 0 out of 11. Says webcam source, webcam capture, audio source, the webcam microphone source used to da 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 da. Yeah, it should be the same. I don't know. So was it like a pop-up window for you? Yeah, I see a network connection bar as though like you're on. Oh. Oh, I figured it out.
They have to have like an enabled.
There's like a special. Where'd you go? Oh, that one. I have to have the pop-up window open. So there's like a pop-up window that comes with it. And I have to have the pop-up window open, apparently. Which is fine. It's cool. Say words.
Words and things.
Okay. I was making sure you weren't like giving me double audio for whatever reason. Huh? What? The guest is not assigned to a source. That one? Huh? I don't know. Fuck 'em. I see you. You're on cam. It works. It took us 8 minutes to get here, but it works.
If everyone a wave.
Are you frozen?
I think so.
I think you're frozen.
Yeah, that's a very intense stare.
Like a man. Oh, now you're not frozen. Kyle!
The look of disappointment brought me to wave.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm not a tech guy. Look. When I win the lottery, we'll have a tech team in a fancy room. And by team, I mean we'll have a guy. Like we'll have a Doug. And Doug will sit in the corner.
And he's gonna he'll be your tech person, and he'll edit all your videos. And he'll never leave that room. You have to feed him, take care of him like another child.
Can I go home? Shut up, Doug.
Oh, you are home.
But it works. Our little experimentizing works. I see us. Timmy's really quiet. He's loud as fuck for me. All right, there you go, Timmy. You're loud now. I think.
I hope not.
No, you're still pretty quiet. I turned you up. Oh, you know what probably happened? You probably turned yourself down so that there was less of an echo.
Yeah.
And so I had to turn your actual volume up.
I still don't know why.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a...
why it's not pulling what I normally would be showing you.
Oh, like why it's not pulling your
actual
backdrop?
video.
It was. It was. I can't hear Matt or Timmy. Why can't you hear anybody? What? Matt, say words.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess both of you are quiet now. Here,
Shot to
okay.
the heart.
What about now? There, I cranked the desktop audio since we're not using games right now anyways. There we go. Fine, are you happy now, you animals?
Probably not. Never happy.
They aren't. They're never happy.
Rabble.
What? What the what?
Rabble. Gotta who?
Would you like a chowder? Can I eat him?
What kind of chowder? Are we talking like a
We're
New
talking
England
about
chowder
the cat.
or like a
the
potato
cat's name.
chowder?
No, the cat's name is chowder.
Oh, I was thinking of.
All of us were like, "Oh, corn chowder, yeah."
Ooh, perfect.
Oh, Matt's gone again. Where'd you go?
No, I think I'm
miss
still
you
here.
so. I have 3 different U's open now somehow. Like, I don't know what you're doing on your end, but like in my okay, so like if I move this over here, there's you, and then there's you, and then there's you.
Oh,
Just pick one.
I don't. Yeah, but like I don't know. Ah, you're back.
interesting.
I don't know. That was wild. Yeah, we're not doing fucking anything. We're just chilling.
This is crazy.
Those are all the games I have, though. I've been playing Sunhaven. So much fun.
Sadly,
What?
a lot of League of Legends.
League of Penis? Wait, what? That sounds like
League of Lane.
that sounds like a sport. It's like a sex sport. Are there sex sports? I don't know.
I don't know.
There should be.
And not right now with all of the gender brands and everything going playing different gens sports and everything like that. You
No,
you will
it'd be
never know
no,
what you
no,
get.
hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. Fucking I'll have the sex Olympics versus a trans man. Let's go. If a trans man can outplow me, then they deserve to, gods damn it.
Well, if they're not competing for plowing.
I don't care if they outcompete me in whatever aspect it was. Fucking they deserve it. They're not going to. I'm great at what I do, but like, let's go.
Yeah, let's accept it.
I put down the gauntlet. I'm good at very few things in life. Okay, this is one.
What's it? Well, if the categories are random, I don't know what you're.
Well, that random categories. I don't look because if one of the categories pops up as getting plowed, then we got a problem. I'm not real into pegging. Okay, I don't. I look. That's the problem.
How would you run the sex Olympics?
I don't know. I'm not the fucking smart person.
Look,
I don't.
look.
I don't.
You got a category like.
You're okay. So like, Matt's wall is very orange. I think it's orange. I'm colorblind. I don't.
It
really
is.
know.
It is.
Okay. Thank you.
I thought it was yellow.
Oh, see.
Yeah. No, it's orange. But that's why I'm kind of irritated that the like the collab cam is not grabbing
your background.
Because I have it set up where.
Okay, so I got rid of the collaboration cam, and your volume increased by like 10 decibels.
That's kind of fucked up.
I don't know how we got there. Now it comes Matt super loud. Yeah, because I disconnected the cam and your decibel level went. What? That's wild.
We'll have to maybe look into more on the collab stuff.
Making my way.
Penis.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, we were talking. Oh, Sex Olympics. I don't know how the fuck you would run that. I don't. There are like Guinness World Records.
Like
I don't.
the-
I would never be in any of them. I would not.
There's that lady that's got the most in a day.
It's sad too because it's like they get like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or something like that, and I'm like, that's
Stroke. Next.
like.
Well, I don't know. At a certain point, it just, I don't know. It looked, because I watched the video. I saw it. Say what you will.
I'm not saying nothing. Look. We don't judge here. This channel is about free speech and limited judgments. I don't want to say no judgments because
Once in a
while you deserve to be judged. However, in this case, you were curious for knowledge and information, and that's what we're going with, fucker.
Well, curious for knowledge and information would be one thing, but when your hand ends up on your dick, it's less curious about knowledge and information.
That's what did it for you? That's what got you there? All right.
And then after a minute, you're like,
Look,
feel wrong.
we've all ended up in some weird places in the search for.
Oh yeah, no. In my younger years, I won't. My younger years.
You're old fogey.
Well, all right. Before one is supposed to indulge in certain parts of the internet, allowed to. Yeah, allowed to. We'll go with allowed to. Depending on where you live and their particular rules. I had to stop because I got to some real dark corners of certain places where I was just. It took a lot.
Well, okay, so us at our age, the web wasn't as it was now, and pop-ups were like pop-ups are bad now, but pop-ups when I remember when we were middle school or out the early high school, like you couldn't go to a web page without a pop-up. Any web page, it doesn't matter what, like MySpace, Meet Me. I think it was My Yearbook back in the day. But like you ended up on a web page, you got a pop-up. You could follow the pop-up to a new web page, and then you would get another pop-up, and you could follow the rabbit hole, and the rabbit hole would
take you to the worst place of the internet.
Most
people would ever find.
It really,
I
really
was in
would.
Worst places of the internet. And the sad part is, I went there voluntarily.
You're a fucked up individual. What can we say? You have mental health issues.
Back in the days of certain image boards, it still exists, I think. I don't know. I can find out for sure.
Talking like 4chan?
Yeah.
That's a site I haven't heard in a long time.
Specifically /B. Yep, it's still there and it's still pretty gross.
I'm tired of you. I don't know how we ended up here. I do. I actually do. We've gone to the dark place now. Is it bad? I keep staring at Marvel Snap on my computer, and I just want to play Marvel Snap now.
I don't even know what that is.
Marvel Snap is a phone application, like trading card game, kind of hoo-ha. Don't talk. No, stop it. No, no, no.
No, I'm gonna go
Bad
to the
doggy.
bar. I'm
Bad
gonna go to the
doggy.
bar real quick.
Either way, Marvel Snap is a phone like card game, trading card game, battler, whatever the fuck. And I was reluctant to get it because I know there's some like money grab bullshit in it. And then I got it, and then it was actually fun to play, and then I realized I could put it on my computer. So like I have, and I'm staring at it, and I know it's a phone app that like I'll just play when I'm in bed tonight. But like I keep staring at it, and since we're just chatting, what the fuck was that? I think that was Timmy. I'm fairly certain that's audio coming through. I don't know. It sounded like somebody died.
What?
Oh, you died.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Eh.
I'm back.
I didn't know you left.
I said I was going to the bar.
Oh, I didn't know you meant it. I thought you meant like the bar down the street. You meant your bar, which is more stocked than the bar down the street.
It's like also 20, 30 feet away.
I love you.
Oh man, Timmy, have you been to my humble abode?
I don't think so. I can't recall a time that I was at your house when Timmy was at your house. Okie dokie, I'm gonna go watch a show and draw, have a fun.
Oh,
Goodbye.
okay.
That's her voice now. That's how she sounds. That's canon. Are you ready for the one shot?
Yeah, absolutely not.
Good. Wunderbar. I so am. I keep changing the plot too because I keep thinking about it and I keep coming up with like better renditions. I have one thing and I'm worried it's going to cross a line, but I don't think it will.
Cross the line. Lines are meant to be
Oh, hey,
crossed.
Timmy's back.
Why did I make you so loud? I turned
Hey,
you up.
Hey, Timmy, now that you're back, question.
I don't
Have you
think
ever
he
been
ever
to
left.
my humble abode?
Oh.
There. See, now it's a solid no.
I'm
Yeah, next time you're in town, we'll have to have you over.
Hey, I'm
Okay.
coming too, fucker.
Oh, my invite only.
No.
No, I'll need somebody to help me pry him away from the bar.
Doesn't take
That
much
well, hold on.
nowadays.
Hold on. That won't be me. Invite another person. I'll be right there with him. Look, if your brother's in the trenches, you hop in there too. God damn it.
Oh no! The last time I heard that invoked, it was not. No.
I don't know. Richard was pretty funny though.
Okay. Richard is Richard, and he said some fantastic things.
I love him.
Like before Alex get here and ruins the night. That is. This is a really good Scotch I poured, and it's not even one of the older ones.
I don't know what I was going to say. I've lost the plot. I have no idea where I was going with it.
Oh, D&D one shot.
Yeah. I definitely think I might get red carded by at least one. I don't know. There's something I came up with in my head that's really, really dark and twisted, but fits in the theme / universe of what we're doing. And I had the thought today of, is this too dark? And now I've been like flirting with the idea in my head.
Oh.
I can't tell you because it'll.
Well, who's gonna get upset?
It's not. It's definitely not you. It's not you, and it's not gonna be Kyle. I don't think it'll be Wacky. Wacky's not quite as dark as me and you, but he's not like lighthearted. I think if anyone, it would be Star. And Star's pretty Star is pretty twisted too. Especially Star got me so fucking. Did I tell you what she did in our Changeling the Lost game?
No.
She fucked. She fucked. Oh man, I was actually kind of proud of her if I wasn't so mad. Um, Changeling the Lost is a setting where you are a human and a fae either kidnaps you or entices you with a deal, and you go to the fae realm. And 99% of the time, they basically make you their bitch, and then you escape, and then you're what's called a changeling. So you have powers that are remnants from your time in the fae realm, right?
Okay.
Okay. Um, my character's backstory was he was essentially like the last of the cowboys of like the 90s, like all the internet's coming and tech's evolving, and the days of old are gone. Like we know they're gone, but we're still trying to cling to them. Daddy's farm gets sold for a Michigan auto plant, and it plows down all the farms nearby. We take that money they gave and we like tour. There's this whole like backstory that sets up why I'm in Virginia, right? I get married, we have a fancy honeymoon, and we go traveling the US and blah blah blah. Either way, we meet the wife's rich friends, and I get tired of them and I decide to go out hiking one day. And I come back and my wife's not there and everything's gone to shit. Turns out the wife overdoses. Everyone tries to cover it up because they're fancy rich kids. My guy has like the stereotypical trope vengeance story of he tracks the guy down and kills him, blah, blah, blah. Okay? We're all the way through the campaign. And I've been fucked with the least of everybody else because everybody else built happy backstories. And so now she gets to fuck with them of, oh, you got dark and twisted in the Fae realm. I built a dark, I'm already a broken man backstory. And I went willingly to the Fae realm as a way to try and escape my pain.
Okay.
We get to the very end. We're torturing, well, we're not really torturing. We're having this conversation with what used to be an ally, and she betrayed us, and then she betrayed the person that she betrayed us, like double agent, triple agent sort of stitch. And we're having a conversation with her, and we're at the point where we're like, cool, she's told us everything we need to know. We were told to execute her, blah blah blah, and like we know that moment's coming, and she starts humming a tune. And I'm like, is there a reason why this tune feels really specific to my character? And M's like, yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. It's your wedding song. And I was like, M? And then we did some rolls and we did some role play and whatnot. As it turns out, my wife was stolen the day beforehand and was replaced with a fetch, which is your fake self. And the fake self can die. They're essentially human for all intents and purposes. The wife that I knew that died was the fetch, but only for that one day. Like, I went to the woods, she got kidnapped by the Fae, I came back and the fetch was dead. But how me, a human, am supposed to know that that's a fetch? And so this whole time, this character's been, and like there's this heart, and then my boss, essentially my queen of my court, shows up like ready to kill the person. And then we have to have this like heated moment of like, do I have to fight my own queen to not let her kill my former wife? And at that same point, my character has like evolved maturity, like emotionally wise, and has a girlfriend in the campaign now. So now he's got a girlfriend and a wife, and like everything got fucked all in one session. It was, someone posted the Hulk meme where he grabs Loki and starts like beating the shit, you know, like the puny god from the first Avengers movie. And they're like, that's M with Steve's emotions all night. And I was like, fuck you. Like, you guys got 9 sessions of her fucking with you. I got all 9 sessions in one fucking episode. But I legitimately had a tear on stream. I was from one DM to another, it was the darkest, best twist you could have done. and I didn't see it coming until it was like at the
Way too
precipice,
late.
until it was there, and I was like, hold on a damn minute. What's the most fucked up thing she could do to me in this present situation? What would I do to myself? Hold on. And then I was like, no,
Oh,
no, no, don't you
no,
fucking
no.
dare. And then
No,
it
no,
happened.
no, no, no.
Oh, Todd was talking about your campaign at work today.
Ooh.
He's like, yeah, you remember that time you tried to hide under a tarp that had holes in it? I was like, you remember lying to me and telling me that I was well hidden and I was like, half my body was sticking out?
That was
My Warforged was pretty dumb. He was busted as shit. He was strong. He was a strong motherfucker, but he was pretty dumb. I miss oh, Todd wants to play our Red Boys again. But that was a Cody campaign. I don't think we're ever doing another Cody campaign, so I think we would just have to remake those characters and play them in a different campaign. But we would both need to be players, so we would need to find someone to DM that one. That's what we would have to do. The horned ones, yes. We wanted to make characters that knew each other, and I tested myself to make my character based on something I could physically see. So I happened to have a Red Bull can in front of me at the time, and so I made a character based on a Red Bull can, and I made a fighter minotaur that had like ginger fur, silver horns, and then I named him Gore the Red Bull. But I made a D&D character based on the fact that I had a Red Bull can sitting next to me. So then Todd made a tiefling that had like identical coloration patterns, but was a tiefling. And where my character was strong, his was smart. And then we made a backstory together. And the backstory was essentially I was living on my own in like a ruin, and he found me, and I didn't kill him because he looked like me. Now, he doesn't really look like me, he's, but my character was pretty dumb. He had like an intelligence of 8. Might have been lower than that. And so I was like, "Hey, you're like my brother." And he's like, "I am your brother. You should follow me." And I was like, "All right, I'll follow you." And then that was I just followed him everywhere cuz that's my brother. Cody was getting really mad cuz Cody made it his goal to kill Todd. And every time a character would come into like they're going to attack Todd, mine would leave. There was no tactical anything. It was like protect the president, right? So any Todd would maneuver somewhere, and Cody would tactically maneuver the pieces on the board to like kill Todd, and then I would go engage them. He was like, "Stop protecting him," and I was like, "Nope, it's my only goal. It's my job." Kyle, you do realize you can hop in Discord, right? Like you could come talk to us.
Do it.
Yeah, you fucking slut. I'm sorry. You're not really a slut. You don't. There's nothing rude about calling someone a slut. There's nothing wrong with being a slut. I'm a slut. Waiting on laundry.
oh, French laundry.
I think we should all take a lesson from the French. I also
On how to rebel, but not how to fight a world war.
look. I'm not making any more French jokes because they're doing what we should have probably done a long time ago. Oh, they're like a day away from 3D printing guillotines over there. Okay, I'm just waiting for it. I saw him outside the Capitol building, singing a song, not really a chant, about we executed Louis the whatever. We can do it to you too, and like inserted so and so's name, and I was like, holy fuck, yeah, buddy.
They're not fucking around none.
Look. We Americans have made plenty of French jokes over the years, and they were funny. But I think in the present moment of time, I even bought a French water today. To be fair, I'm not buying any American water that's like Ohio South. You know. But yeah, they had French water in the store, and I said I'm gonna buy a French water. The fucking TikTok council, what do they call it? Commission? I don't know.
Probably a special commission.
Fucking, it's so. You wonder why the world looks at us like we're dumb.
No, I don't.
And then, and then we watch this, and we're like, you. Does it connect to my Wi-Fi? Yeah, if you let it. I don't. The question here. Make sure the water doesn't come from Flint either. Smart, intelligent, sad
Quite
to say
honestly,
out loud.
all right. As much shit as there is for that, Flint is actually not the worst. It's just what managed to get into the media and stay in the media for a very long time. Now, I'm not saying it's good by any means. It's real bad. But pretty much every major city, there's huge chunks of neighborhoods that are still all lead pipes that are having the same kinds of problems.
Our infrastructure is like 50 years old and just not ever replaced. We don't want to do things that are actually helpful. We just want to have media charade smear campaigns. If I leave my phone in my house and TikTok's on my phone, does TikTok fuck my wife?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. That's how that works, sir.
You know, just because you said it, yes.
Do you track the pupil dilation and have the algorithm boost? Are you a predator? Wait, what? Hold on. The fuck? How did you...
Let me ask my phone real quick.
How do you know what age they are? Are you tracking them? You're tracking them. I have a social security number. What the fuck do you think that is?
Birds are tracking everyone.
The birds! The birds!
I don't know. That fucking goose I saw today smeared on Hall Road was pretty rogue.
Look, I wanted to test it to see if they were actually real or not, and I was as surprised as you were that blood and guts came out. I remember. Okay, so I don't know, 2014, maybe 2013. I don't know. I was going to college, and I was physically like going to college. And I got there and I pulled into the usual spot I parked in, and I got out and I'm walking. There's a girl on the stairs clinging to like the guardrail, and there has to be at least 20, 30 geese like just in the everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. And there's two of them at the bottom of the like staircase hissing at her, and she's sitting there just curled up on the guardrail. So I come running down, grab my backpack, and I just start swinging into them, and I scatter the whole flock. She's like, "Thank you. I've been here like 15 minutes and nobody will help me." I was like, "You've been here 15 minutes? Like the fuck?" One, why didn't you go a different direction? Two, why did none of these motherfuckers come over and help you with the geese? 15 minutes? Like that's a long time to be scared and sitting here from some geese. I clocked one of those motherfuckers real hard too. A fletchling escaped. That's okay. They're not that great. I love you guys. Ah! The fuck was that?
That was just my notification. My bad.
I hate it. Make it stop. I love you, man.
I'm out of beer. I'll be back.
Yeah, I just ran out of my drink too. I should probably go grab something, but I don't feel like it. Fuck was that? Was that you?
Hoorah! Ah!
Hoorah rah! Casting couch. Wait, what?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, a publisher up to 90% off. Okay, hold on.
Oh, who's here? I heard another one. It's a guy.
It is I.
Kyle, I love you. Are you ready for the one shot?
Sure, I'll burn things alive.
Okay. Who says that they'll all be alive?
All right, I'll cremate dead bodies.
Who says they'll be dead?
Listen, I'm gonna burn shit. All right.
All right. Yeah, carry on. I know. I was getting very technical with the fact that there'll probably be zombies. And you're all like, we're all clerics. Why the fuck do we care if there's zombies?
I don't know.
I don't give zero fucks about zombies, coach.
Maybe I'm not built for it. I don't know.
You have compatriots, and I can guarantee at least one of you will be built for it. Maybe the dude that summons literal walls of fire.
Balls of fire.
You mean
Woo.
9th level fireball and 8th level fireball?
Guys, I really could use a short rest. Oh, okay. Wall of fire. Put it in a circle facing outwards. Guys, take a rest.
Why is that a spell that I have?
Which one?
I don't want to say it out loud. It's just like in my spell list already because I haven't like edited the spell list at all.
It could be from your class. It's probably from your class. It probably got automatic.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. Which class are you going?
Twilight?
Well, subclass, I should say.
Twilight? Yeah?
No. Maybe? Fuck.
You sure?
I mean, I can go look.
Are you sure? Because I'm
There's
pretty
enough
sure.
characters in this channel that we can find out in like 30 seconds or
I'm,
less.
I'm pretty sure you're a Twilight cleric.
Yeah, it is Twilight.
Twilight, yeah.
I was real damn sure.
I have Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Twilight cleric. Yep.
Spells to the
Yeah.
Twilight.
Thou and ready and Moonbeam. What?
Yeah.
I believe I have the fire version of that.
Yep, probably.
So I'm playing with a group of people, and we got this person playing. He has a cleric, and she didn't remember what subclass she had.
Okay.
I also remember was writing something down in the very bottom right corner of her page. We all took a look at it. It says heals real good, and we're like, "You're a life cleric." And she's like, "How do you know that from just those words?" We're like, "If you're healing real good, you're a life."
You're probably a life cleric. Clerics can fill every possible role needed in a party. It all depends on what subclass you pick.
If you want to make a DM, leave the table. You make a team of all clerics, call it the A team, and go.
That's the one shot we're running. The one shot we're running on the second is all clerics. And the premise is essentially a Warhammer 40k death squad being sent from the gods against a threat that they can't deal with personally, but needs like the highest level of attention. So they're sending in a team of all clerics. It got started by a Twitter discussion of people talking about like all one thing. I was like, the best possible party is all clerics because you fill every role. And all clerics are essentially the gods telling you that they've run out of mercy. And then everyone started posting like Doom Guy memes or Warhammer 40k memes, or just they're like, when the gods send a party of all clerics, that's their death squad. And I turned it into a one shot, and now we're running an all cleric one shot. And the premise is that they're OP as fuck.
So what you're saying is, God said, "Do not spill their blood," so you're just going to burn them all.
That's Kyle's character. Yeah, no, pretty much. That's Kyle's character in a.
What's to be
Uh-huh.
spilled in this battle? All right, burn him.
Yeah.
Got
My character not so bright, and he praises the sun.
But does he pull a
which-
Donnie and stare at the sun?
which god did you pick that you're referring to as the sun?
I believe it was Odor.
Okay. I didn't know if it was that or the Dawnfather. I didn't know which one you were picking. But regardless, like,
Yeah,
you
Odor.
know that they're a god that's a physical embodiment, but, like, to you, they are the sun. Which is fine. I could care less. Essentially,
No.
the one shot's gonna run. You guys are gonna show up to the place. It's gonna be really easy. And then it's gonna be harder. And then it's gonna be harder. And then there's gonna be a boss that I don't think you're gonna beat. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like reverse that whole theory. With my god, like I praise the sun, and I think the sun just manifests itself into a human shape to talk to me.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm still praising the sun.
Which is fine. Like, your god, he knows. He knows what he got.
Yeah.
I like
So-
this dumb lizard. Good. Who's a good lizard? No, you guys will be outside. The entire thing will be outside, technically.
And
I
if
mean-
not, I have daylight.
Just in case.
I can't see light everything on fire. Guys, I can see now.
Praise the sun. Woo!
Praise
I also think
the
I grabbed
sun.
control weather.
I
It's like,
think
hey,
you did.
Yeah, it's not sunny enough out here. I don't like it. Let's change that.
Good luck. You can only make it sunny if there is a sun.
Oh, that's fucking rude. All right, I have to become the sun. I got you.
It's fucking what? Like Escanor, he's just gonna like imagine the sun hard enough to like, oh, it's the middle of the night. I believe in the sun.
I am the sun.
That's your final enemy. It's Escanor. Best of luck, everybody.
Oh, pass. Hard pass.
Yep,
It's like-
sorry, everyone. Come to make him stronger.
What time is it?
Well,
59.
it was the
Fuck.
middle of the night, but Kyle couldn't see, so he made it noon. Kyle?
Perfect.
Kyle,
And pass.
drop that spell.
Stop concentrating. Stop praising the sun. No.
I can't. I
Heresy.
must praise the sun. Escanor saves you for last.
You did good. Or did ya?
For one that also worships the sun, I will grant you this mercy. Kyle, you take 999,999 damage. Oh.
Bane
Okay.
death?
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, it's death. Blow.
Hi, whenever you want to play Sunhaven, let me know. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? When I hop off stream, I got you. Boo, boo. Patron super excited about Sunhaven, so now she wants to play Sunhaven with me. But we are chatting right now, and I'm enjoying it. That would be
I'm
really
talking about Warhammer. I kind of want to shoot some heretics.
that would be really fun to run a Seven Deadly Sins camp like one shot. But I'd have to go find someone out there had to have made Seven Deadly Sins characters. Even if they're like monster,
probably.
even if they're not like classes, if they're like special altered, you know what I mean? It would be fun. Oh, Matt,
Yeah.
the two missing people for the Avatar campaign are making their character sheets with me tomorrow.
Oh, I gotta fucking do that. I gotta
So
finish that.
you're like, yeah, no, yeah, that, yep. We should be all set for all of us on the first. So, other than the fact I gotta practice my Iroh impression. We're running at the first Saturday of every month in person. We're running an Avatar campaign, and
the bending
yeah,
avatar.
yeah. No, the Avatar: The Last Air, and it is actually kind of Avatar: The Last Airbender because it gives you options for what age you would like to play in, and almost everyone wanted to play in Aang's age, so now it is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Minus the fact that I've made Aang a grown up. Aang is like 30, so the whole Avatar group is no longer children. No, hold on. I want to say I said they were like in their 20s. So he's not quite in his prime, but like
now they're at the stage where they have to counsel everyone.
Todd wanted to play Koshi, knowing the fact that when they fuck up, Koshi would show up and it would no longer be his problem. He's like, she's just gonna kill us, right? Like when she shows up, we just die. Like, right? I was like, yeah, pretty much. He's like, all right, cool. Then it's suddenly not my problem. It's like, at least with Aang, like if Aang shows up, I can probably talk him like, hey, I did a bad thing. I'm not a bad person. Please, will you like hear me out or let me redeem myself? Like Aang will listen to me, you know? I was like, that's true. That's yeah, you have a chance with Aang. It could just be Toph that shows up. Steve?
I mean, Toph's the best character, so.
Toph is even I love okay, so in the Korra one, when Toph shows up and the one girl the metal bender's having a fight with the other metal bender, and you can tell like the one is kind of nonchalant with all of her movements. She knows she's the superior fighter and like she's just kind of doing her thing. And then Toph shows up and her entire body language is like threat, danger, threat, fuck, shit. And I'm like, yeah, it's fucking Toph. It's the woman that invented the kind of bending that you're using. Like, okay.
Metal bending is see what first metal bending
Todd already has combustion bending. Todd starting as a character known as the Prodigy. So you don't have classes, you have like characteristics. So Todd's character is the Prodigy, and he has certain stat boosts for being a Prodigy, and then he also gets an extra mastered ability. And so no one else could pick a specialty bending because you have to have a mastered bending first. Todd starts with extra, so he got to be able to start with a beginner level specialty bending. And so Todd's straight up starting with combustion bending. I was like, oh fucker. Though his combustion bending move is a little glass cannon because it hurts him in the process.
Hit him in the eye.
The motherfucker. Okay, so you have what's called fatigue points, and you have 5 of them, and like everybody has 5 of them. If you get all 5 fatigue points, you essentially like Pokemon pass out. Todd's ability does 4 fatigue, and there's basically nothing you can do to stop it. And even if you do stop it, you still take 2. The problem is Todd takes 2 like recoil fatigue in the process. But I was like, you're telling me if anybody already had a fatigue on them from, I don't know, they tripped over a fucking rock, then you could just one-shot him? He's like, yeah, kind of. Okay.
So he's turning himself into a walking nuke?
That's his plan is to be arrogant firebender man with a huge ego. And I was like, so you're just playing yourself as a firebender?
Weird.
Matt, do the thing.
Penis. Out of penis. Penis. Penis.
I don't. That's not. That's not what I meant.
I
That's-
know. I'm work. I'm
That's not even. That's not even close to like. Is that a code word? Fucking. I love you. Oh, I got messages.
oh.
Are you driving with your dad for dinner? If so, I'm gonna use the car and take the. Yeah, why the fuck would I? If he's taking me to dinner, why would I drive? No, I'm getting chauffeured to the dinner that he's paying for.
Buy the fancy booze.
Hey, since you're back in here, and you love me because you put up with me and married me and stuff, how do you feel about bringing me like a salted caramel drink?
Oh.
I have Crown salted caramel, and it only tastes good by itself. I've made the mistake of trying to mix it. It's only good by itself. But I would kind of like one if like you're not too busy.
You need the right thing to mix it with.
Look, everything I've tried doesn't work, and I've given up trying. Just the salted caramel. Well, and an ice cube, obviously. Like,
Yeah. Ow.
What did you just say?
Ow.
Okay, that is not what I heard.
I sent you for your thoughts because I've never built a cleric.
4. Okay, so Sunday is the Wild Sea campaign. We are going to play Wild Sea, and then I'm going to leave Wild Sea and go there. So, I mean, really, if you wanted to, you have the car. You could leave whenever the hell you wanted. You could leave after Max gets up and go visit and whatnot, and then it's whatever works for you. I don't care.
Okay.
I have duty on Sunday. I do.
My father has been wanting to go to Red Lobster and keeps asking my mom to go with him, and she keeps telling him that she doesn't want to.
What in the boomer?
Look, he is a boomer. He's a fucking boomer. Look, he wants to go to Red Lobster. He bought gift cards.
Lobster.
He got gift cards. He wants to
you
go,
gotta
and
use
mom
gift
mom
cards.
keeps telling him that she doesn't want to go to Red Lobster. So he calls me up the other day and is like, "Hey, son," tells me that whole story, and then it's like, "So I was thinking maybe we could have a father-son day and go to Red Lobster together." I was like, "Are you paying?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm inviting you." And I was like, "Oh, how modern! You're inviting me, so you're paying. That's very modern of you, Dad. I'm proud of you. Let's yeah, I'll go to Red Lobster with you." He's like, "All right." And then today he's like, "Hey, your sister can come too if we go on Sunday." I said, "I don't care what day we go as long as you're paying. I don't. Doesn't matter to me." So I guess we're all going to Red Lobster on Sunday. So I'm gonna do the Wild Sea campaign. We're gonna attack a mushroom man. I say we. I say we, but like I am the mushroom man.
Yeah, I'm on a ship with arsonists and kidnappers. I thought I was the morally
Delinquent.
loose one.
No. Their morals are. Look, they're trying to do the right thing through any means necessary. I'm waiting for everyone to figure. So
struggled to get that out, and I loved it.
Look. The party has determined that the Mushroom Man is bad, in which case the party is right. They don't know how bad or why, but they've already set some sort of course that they would like to not fight him. They want to blow up his complex. I think they haven't had a real taste of combat yet, and they're scared knowing that this is a boss enemy, and so like arson has come into play. Which all right, it's fine. If like all right, valid.
I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is, hey, this guy's sketch as fuck. We don't like what he's doing.
You don't
Let's
even
just
know what
stop
he's
everything.
doing. You don't
exactly.
even know.
I'm aware of this.
He's just being innocent mushroom, man. Let him be.
No.
He's fermenting.
No, they so one of the party members caught him doing
Fermenting.
something. No, they caught him doing something sketchy. And then it was kind of like a government thing where you catch them doing something sketchy, you ask them about the sketchy thing you're doing, and then suddenly the Secret Service escorts you out of the building. That's essentially what happened. And they're like, okay, if it wasn't sketchy, it is now. And then their immediate turn of course was like, hey, how about we just burn the building down? And I was like, what? Okay.
That's generally how a lot of things turn out.
DM, how flammable does the building look? I was like, it's got flammable parts.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, and you filled it
now
up
the
and you
entire
love me
world
and
is
I
gonna come
love
after
you.
us.
No, I can guarantee you, if you annihilate this person, if you succeed everything you want to do and the being no longer exists, you're gonna be fine. Nobody cares. I love you.
Fire is being used.
Yeah,
Or
but it's on
attempted.
it's on a rock, so just keep it on the rock.
Yeah, because we're gonna be able to do that.
Well, I thought something else was gonna come into frame.
What the fuck was that? Is he dead?
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. Oh, this tastes so good.
There's a slipper here. You want a dino slipper?
No, I don't want a dino slipper. What?
Dino slipper.
Go home.
I am home.
Yeah, it'll be fine as long as the fire stays on the rock. It'll be alright. If the fire gets off of the rock, we'll cross that bridge if we cross it.
Yeah.
They fucking I don't know what to expect, because like Mike D's warning shot was using there was a monkey doing something and they didn't know what it was doing. They didn't even really know it was a monkey. And he's like, oh, I want to fire a warning shot, like scare it off. I said, okay, I'm gonna use the broadside cannons. And I was like, what?
That's not a little warning shot.
You're gonna what? And he goes, yeah, we have broadside cannons equipped on the ship, right? And I was like, yeah, I want to hit the button. I was like,
That's not.
Patterson, fire a warning shot. Sir, this is an M59 grenade. Potato.
M32 rotary grenade launcher.
I was like, yeah, you fucking.
Stutter?
I forgot who it was,
but cannon, motherfucker.
They tried to stop him. They looked at, like, they tried to say something, and I was like, no. You go to say something to him, he looks you in the face, and then he reaches down and presses the button. And they're like, all right, well, here we go.
Send it.
And then the monkey got up, and the monkey's staring at him, and it had 3 arms, and it was holding a 4th in its hand. And he's like, did I shoot the 4th one off with the cannon? I was like, you don't even have to insight check it. You're pretty sure if a cannon hit this thing in the arm, it might have tore the arm off. Oh. Guys?
Yes.
I was like, well. Fire a warning shot. Poof!
Fire another one. Still got 3 arms left. Give 3 more warnings.
Miracles cometh deliverance.
What the?
Oh, fuck!
That's loud as shit. You're playing Warhammer. I heard that.
Heresy.
Gotcha.
Hearing that, I turned it so far down.
I don't understand why your sound doesn't play through your headphone. Where's the sound come from?
Through my headphones.
How did we hear it then? I'm not a tech guy, but something on your end is go. Don't you have army tech guys? Can't you go pick one up and bring them home and be like,
Not
fix?
fix them to my man cave. No, fuck them. They
No.
stay away.
Find one of a lower rank and order him to fix it. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't trust the lower ranks. Look, we come under the logic of,
Then
hey, is it broken?
does anyone above you owe you a favor? Be like, hey, can you like fix my computer setup and we're cool?
And when
Oh, excuse me, that was terrible.
I
What do you sing? What?
you anyway.
Wild. Yeah, so we have that, and then we have Ladies' Night planned, and then I don't know what the next one shot's gonna be.
Yeah.
Ladies' Night is gonna be interesting. Because your wife is playing a warlock.
Yep.
And then my wife is bringing Cora back. Which means it's now canon. Ladies' Night one-shot is all canon. We won't talk about it because one of them keeps popping into chat. So we won't talk about it.
I've been privy to
What they're gonna build.
My lady is going to build, and I
The entire premise of one shot is for them to have fun. That is the only it's cool. Whatever direction they take it in, it's gonna be like 80% improv. I don't care. Have fun. Do whatever it is you want to do. It stemmed from me inviting you and Wacky to the first one shot. And so I invited your missus and his missus to a one shot after. And I said, hold on. I could invite Molly, who doesn't get to play in this one, and that's 3 girls. And I was sitting there, I was like, we could just do a ladies' night, and I could like invite the flip sides of everybody. And then I just invited Patron because she's gonna gay panic the whole time. And all I have to do, so any woman exists, Patron's on board with them. Patron wants it, Patron's in. For men, she only likes them if they're big and dumb. So I'm gonna make the bartender just a like enormous dumbass himbo, like heart of gold, 8 foot tall, 400 pound of muscle, big swinging dick, just not all there in the noggin person. Easy peasy. Your guys' one shot, I don't have to worry about all that because like the most roleplay that's gonna happen is like you're gonna find a person who's not necessarily against you, and you're gonna be like, look, you need to fight or you need to die. Like, is it heresy or not? And they'll be like, I don't want to. Okay, die, heretic. That's gonna be like, I think, the extent of the roleplay. Minus maybe the boss fight. But even then. It's probably gonna be like, hey, we're gonna roleplay during combat. Hey, I'd like to like taunt the enemy and say this as I throw a 9th level fireball at him. Oh. Go on. I still from our other campaign, I still love Sarah's dad's like little brief combat moment.
Oh, yeah?
I thought I played that one really well.
It was a little brief combat moment.
So they knew things were about to go sideways, and Sarah's dad put up a wall of force in between like the whole party and himself, and so she was trying to like break through it, and there's a literal solar, his champion, and then like 30 guards in the hallway with them. They're not prepared. They're definitely not ready to fight him. Sarah's dad is on the other side of the wall, and he's like, "Take care of my little girl, guys." And then turns
Oh.
and ninth level fireballs the enemy. The boss is unscathed because he can't take fire damage. All of
Oh.
his guards are dead. Just fucking wiped them all out with one attack. And then proceeds to have a duel as they're doing like a run out. I made it a scene so they couldn't really like do anything. It was just kind of cinematic. But he has a one-on-one duel with a solar and holds his own for most of the fight.
Mhm.
And then they escape. As they escape through the portal, her beloved butler destroys the portals from the enemy side. So then he's still there too. And then the last thing they see in like the cinematic blah 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 is the solar sword going through her dad. So dad dies. Butler is captured. They escape, and the portal's now destroyed, so they can't like teleport through the portal to get to you. Like it worked out okay for the party. Okay,
And
being
then
like
we committed murder.
the episode after got really dark really fast. Like multiple characters lost their marbles, their morals went out the windows. One of them straight up murdered. Like this is a priest begging for his life on the ground. He's got no weapons. He clearly wasn't actually involved. You don't even think he wants to be a part of the church, like when you interrogated him. And she's like, I don't give a damn if he was born on a and just kills him. And I was like, ah, okay.
Yeah, it got
Oh,
real.
evil.
I'm
All the alignments.
well, and like I don't make it. It's not necessarily an alignment. Like you witnessed this church murder your father, and you know, like, oh, and her brother. Like they executed her brother in front of her, and then she lost her. They did the rescue mission for dad, and dad they lost. They lost the rescue mission. Dad died. The
Well, how
rescue
big
mission
was
for
it?
nothing. And so like yeah, you get a little murderous at. I don't think that makes you a bad person. I think your mental state is snapped, you know? Are you still a murderer at that point? Yeah, like you committed murder. But like not all murder is equal. Um in your case it's bad. In the case of like Jeffrey Dahmer, it's bad, you know? Like it's not all murders the same. That farmer dad that went, you know, down the street because the guy essayed his daughter and then he beat the shit out of him and then shoved the shotgun up his rear and pulled the trigger. Like, that's not even murder in my book. The court saw it a different way, but like, you know, like not all murder is murder. You know what I mean?
In the eyes of the law, murder's murder.
I don't fuck the law. I am the law.
Oh, you're not.
Back again. See, this is why we can't talk about the ladies' night one shot. See, she just keeps sliding on in. Oh, back again. Random question. Do we still need the pack and play?
Yes.
No.
No.
He started crawling out of his crib. He started crawling up it and out and falling to the ground. So we installed the toddler bed, and then we turned his crib into like a day bed. So he's got two options now to sleep in. And
No,
he just said,
you
"Fuck
just
it."
let him keep on crawling in and out. At some point, he's either going to get real tough or he's going to learn to land on his feet.
No, well, he already does that too. So
Right, so he's good.
we've
then.
upgraded him, but he doesn't need a back and play now. Like he sleeps in a not like. What the fuck does he need a pack and play with? He's just gonna crawl out of that too. Like
God, I remember stories my dad used to complain about what I did. He made a wooden box for me. I still got out.
put you in a cage like you belong.
Put him in a damn crate is what it sounds like.
Look,
I did-
the rules were a little less restricted back then. Probably not a good thing, but you know. Okie dokie, I go bye bye again. I don't trust it. You're here to haunt me. This has been. I'm sorry. This has been fun. Like we haven't even done shit the whole time, and like I'm cool with it. We still need to do another gentleman's night. Though when I redo the backyard, I think we need to have like a celebratory bonfire something. Molly's got to call up next week. She's calling up a pond company nearby and having them come do a free estimate. Or gonna ask them if they'll do one, which I almost guarantee, like almost everyone does free quotes. You know what I mean? But we've got a bunch of plans to do, and it's gonna my
Putting
whole
a
spring. Yeah. So okay, the current plan, and I say the current plan because we've remade the plan about 4 different times. As soon as the weather kind of levels out and is like a maybe a solid 50s, I'm gonna
Yep.
rent a electric jackhammer and I'm gonna break up most of the concrete in the backyard. And we're
Okay.
gonna dump the concrete into the deep end of the pool.
Okay.
And we're gonna put down a layer of filler sand and make that flat.
Okay.
Then we're going to replace the pool with a pond.
Okay.
And we're gonna turn the yard outside of the like backyard area. We're gonna turn into a garden, so I don't have like any lawn. It's all gonna be trees, garden, and pond. And then the dog's gonna be in the backyard with the pond and the walkway and whatnot. And then she wants to, if we're still here in like a few years, she wants to put a deck on the back of the house. And we're leaving like a little bit of concrete to where the deck's gonna go to so that we can secure the deck to the concrete that stays. And I think I have a good idea. The concrete has those divider lines so that it doesn't crack as much. I'm gonna come out from the house to the first divider line, and that's where I'm gonna start breaking. And that way, if we do put the deck on the back of the house in later years, I have that as a guiding point. And whether I actually end up using it or not, at least I have a this is how big I would like to make it. But that's we don't use the pool as much as we did when I was a kid. It's a lot. It's money and time to maintain that I just frankly don't have. And I don't like lawn. I don't like grass. I don't like bullshit. So we're gonna have a big ass garden, and we're gonna have a big ass pond, and I'm gonna have nature. I'm gonna have froggies and ducks
And don't you live by a lake too? So if you really would need to jump in the water, you just walk down to the lake.
well, and I'm hoping. So we got 2 ducks that have come around for years, and they always come back, and they always leave. And I'm hoping that if we have the pond, that they might stay. Like they might, now that it's not going to be chlorinated and whatnot, like maybe the ducks will stay a little more.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Plus the frogs and stuff are going to stay now. I think it'd be a nice looking out back and seeing all that. And then we were talking about planting some, I forgot what kind of red cedar, I think is what she said. But we're going to plant that in the back behind the fence so that we don't have to see all the... Dad's cut down almost every fucking tree and bush in his backyard. And keeps talking about planting other things, but doesn't. And now I can see almost the whole neighborhood. And I'm like, motherfucker, the best part of this property was not being able to see the subdivision. I don't want to see all these fucking people. And you've cut everything down, and I can see all of them now. Though, if they do what they're gonna do, over there by the mall, they're talking about, like, wiping out that whole area in the middle and building a giant, like, complex. And it's gonna have a shopping center and a new subdivision and a gated, like, one of the fancy rich subdivisions and like a bunch of shit. I'm like, if they do all that, I'm going up north. Fuck you.
Yeah. I don't know. People.
I don't like people. I like people, but I don't like people. I save all of my energy to communicate with the people of the web. I don't want to see them in real life. They can go fuck off. Ooh, I got a message. Kyle, you've been very quiet and I love you.
Yeah, I've been reading over Maticus's Cleric.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well,
Helping him
archetype.
min-max a little bit.
I'm not a normal min maxer, so it's weird for me to do that.
I try to like min-max for flavor usually.
I don't mind min-maxing at all. I don't think it's an excuse. People that can't roleplay as a min-maxer are doing it wrong. There's a very popular podcast with Brennan Lee Mulligan where he's talking about min-maxing and how much he hates it, and he gets called out on it that he has made a min-maxed character and roleplayed with that character with no problem. And so he gets called out on it, and it's one of the very few times I've ever seen Brennan Lee Mulligan admit that he was wrong. He actually backs down and says, "You know what? Okay, you have a point. That roleplay and min-maxing are two completely separate things, and that you can do one while doing the other."
True.
I'm also completely cool with making poor character creation choices for storyline. Like I'm good with it. You know what I mean? Like I'll do it, but
I do that all the time.
like I'll
Rubrum Manibus.
or making random ones because like the one none of us speak this shit. He's encountering, but oh yeah, he says this. You speak Infernal? Hold the what the fuck? I was like, yeah, she spent her whole life with tieflings. Of course she speaks Infernal. Okay, that makes sense, but hold on. Why does the adoptive child speak Infernal? Oh, fuck you.
I didn't adopt no one.
The party adopted her for you.
Yeah.
That was a group. She was supposed to be a one and done too, okay? And she was supposed to be in the chest that Sarah smashed. And I couldn't bring myself to like there was a red
He would not like that.
Both of the ladies of that campaign had it red carded for violence against children. And then you walked into the room and she's hiding in the chest to save her life from the fucking kobolds eating everything. And then, or Knowles. I forgot what was there. I don't care. And then Sarah's like, yeah, I'm gonna smash this chest with my axe. And I was like, yeah, a bunch of blood flows out. No, Steven, oh, fuck. And so I was like, hold on, they saw a bunny earlier, right? There's a bunny in the chest. I don't know why a fucking bunny's in the chest, but that's it. Hold on, where's the girl now? And like, I was panicking the whole time, like, shit, fuck, why did you do that?
I always kind of wondered why the rabbit was suddenly in this chest. And
I was like, why the fuck did you do that? Why, like, who the fuck? Even my dumbass would just open. It's not a mimic. Like, fuck. So then she was just in a tent somewhere. And I think Todd called it. He's like, how did this girl manage to, like, hide in this tent the whole time? It's like, she fucking didn't. She was hiding in the chest, but, like, she can't be in the chest anymore. So she was supposed to be like, oh, we found you. Oh, your family's dead. We're sorry about that. We rescued you. Oh, here's this town. Okay, bye. And that was supposed to be the end of her story. And then all the party members that weren't Kyle were like, this would be good for Kyle. Let's bring her with us to more places. Kyle, this is yours now. And he's like, I don't fucking want it. And I was like, okay, I'll give her some stats, I guess. She came in real handy later, though, when she just happened to get dragon slaying arrows. And then I made her a really good ranger. And then she nat 20'd the fucking brain dragon with a dragon slaying arrow. And I was like, this is a lot of dice. This is a lot of fucking dice. She dropped that motherfucker by half with the one arrow. I was like,
dirty.
Is my boss dead? Hold on.
Well, it was funny, like, here's some explosive arrows. Where did you get those and why you give them to her? Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It'll work out for the benefit. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll roll them. And then you found the 3 drag. You are a dirty bastard. Okay? I put a scroll of resurrection in that tomb, specifically knowing that Sarah's entire goal in life was to bring her brother back. So I slid one in there thinking the group would put all the loot together and then it would be like a moment. And your ass found it and knew what she would do with it and said, no, she can't get her hands on it, which is very metagaming because, like, I guess it's not like that. Like, your character might have been like, no, like, I get your point and morally you're right, but no. And you hid that shit in your bag. And I was like, this son of a... Why is she looking at arrows? Sarah, you don't use arrows. Why are you looking at the quiver? And, like, she's over there doing her thing, and you're just like, scroll resurrection. This is clearly for her. I'm going to put it in my bag. And I was like, you have to, like...
Well, that whole character was a really weird, loose moral like basis.
Me and Todd talked about it. He's like, dude, it was the right choice though. Like, yes, from a role play perspective, Sarah should have got the scroll. She should have brought her brother back. It would have been a happy moment, and like, yeah. But as a player, Timmy, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What?
I can hear every like corridor and sound and...
Yeah, it's
Oh no,
wild.
there is no corridor. We're getting into the game right now.
I don't know. I just hear... I don't know. Fuck you. I love you. No,
Why
but
do I
that was
have-
but that I specifically set that encounter up so that everybody had something, and that was Sarah's item, and I like everyone knew it, and you were like, "That's my wife. That's her character." But no. And I was like, okay.
Because legitimately, my character has got a lot of moral ambiguity.
And in a weird way, like, he was right. Like, to blow that on an NPC when you know you're walking into fucking deadly encounters every time. Like, morally, sure. Because that's the same time that Kyle got Godfrey. Which Godfrey was fucking a good-ass shield.
Yeah, and then died almost like what 2-3 sessions later.
No.
It was longer.
It was
than that.
it was a few, I think. But to be fair, a lot of people died in the session you died. You're just the only one that stayed dead. That, like, a lot of people died. It was a rough encounter. A solar showed up to your doorstep when you weren't ready. You were prepping to fight the solar, and the solar said, "You guys are my biggest threat on the board. I'm showing up." Minus Ragnar. Ragnar was the biggest threat on the board, but Ragnar was by himself with a bunch of army grunts that, like, don't matter in the scheme of things. You guys were an elite team of fuckery. You guys were the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not giving you Avengers status, but you guys had some spunk. And he's like, "Hey, I'm here." And you're like, why? Please leave.
Well, I mean, like,
We were
Hey,
gonna assault you with a arsenal of
chemical
like
weapons
chemical
and-
warfare, and like we had this big plan. Can you just go back to your town so we can like...
Yeah, I'm kind of sad I didn't awaken one of those peoples.
That would have, depending on who you woke up and how you role played it, that would have been a massive help. Or Nah.
hindrance. Team
the
killing.
one that you wanted to wake up, if you would have role played correctly, would have been a huge... I don't think anyone would have died. I don't... She's not on par with Charles, but she's close. And like, it would have been enough of a... It would have been so much of a... All you had... Because you guys had the right information at that time. You knew that Charles had killed other angels. And so had you brought up... Because she sacrificed herself for the good of heaven. And had you brought up that Charles took over heaven by killing the rest of the angelic council, she would have happily fought him. But you had to... And Kyle was the only one that could open it. because you couldn't even approach the chest if you've committed murder. And the whole rest of the party was like, I can't go near that thing.
Yeah, that's why I wish I opened it.
I think
would've been
one of them.
great.
I think one of them. I think it might have been Sarah tried and took 4d10 like radiant damage and was like, I can't go near that fucking thing. How often do we take that, Steve? I was like, every round. What? Kyle's like,
I
yeah.
knew good. I knew good and well.
We're like, nah.
I'm like, nope.
Steve,
I've
what's the
so
damage
nice.
range on that? I was like, you look at it, it's about 15 feet. I'm gonna stay 30 feet this way because I'm good. I'm all right.
I have no clue what's going on.
Molly almost let out the fucking living storm. That would have completely changed the campaign. Fuck all the rest of your bosses. That's the big bad now. I don't remember who. One of you walked in and grabbed her and pulled her away and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I want to say it was you, Matt, because you were consistently like, "I don't know what's happening in dialogue. I would like to comprehend languages." Guys, they're talking about some really fucked up shit. I'm going in.
Right. I just want to listen. You know what? I don't like that. You go away. Goodbye.
You never even made it all the way through. Now that I'm thinking about it, you never made it all the way through. You stopped at about the Kraken, right?
I think so.
Because you found and released Gaia. Yeah, you found and released Gaia. You found Erebus.
We found the Kraken.
You found the Kraken. You
Film a Kraken?
I don't remember what happened with the Kraken, but I remember everyone was like, "I'm gonna leave. I don't want to be here anymore." There was only 2 rooms after the Kraken, so you guys only missed 2. They weren't good rooms, but the room directly following the Kraken was like a test, and then the room following that was a boss battle, and the boss battle had some really nice loot, but
There's a concern of survivability.
yeah, it should have been because there was an Elder Lich in that room.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. When we do go back to that campaign setting, not only are you not going to be on the same continent, but time's going to have passed too. So.
Oh, is that for Cottageal?
I think next time we play that one, which I'm kind of thinking, like towards the end of this upcoming fall, I'm gonna invite everybody to play that again. That was my thought process, was that we would play Carjo's storyline and that we would go to the other continent and people could either make other characters or bring back their. It wouldn't matter to me. Just like Ladies' Night is now going to be canon because Molly decided to bring in Cora.
Well, I've got 23
Huh?
more brothers.
You have a lot of brothers. You could be the canon man. Some of your brothers already exist because your bachelor party is canon. Mike's character was great. Mike did. I wasn't ready for I didn't know what to expect with fuck. Nate. Nate was just a slutty character. He was just a fucking whore. That's all it was. That was his entire character backstory. It was just I'm not a slut. I'm the slut. I was like, oh, okay. Hi, Scanlon. Like, what's up?
Right. And
Todd
Fed by his own daughter.
Todd fucking Todd's not caught up in Critical Role now because the boss of the company has been at his machine the last like 2-3 days because it's not like it's broken, and he's been trying to fix it. So Todd can't sit there and watch anything because he has to be next to him working on the machine, and he doesn't like to watch Critical Role unless he can like watch it. So I'm caught up and he's not. So I keep going to talk about it, and he keeps being like, shh, 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 shh.
Shut up.
I can't talk to Molly about it because there's spoilers for Campaign 1 and Campaign 3. And she likes the animated series, so I can't talk about it because it'll spoil the animated series.
I have not watched a single episode of Critical Role start to finish.
But you have seen the animated series on Amazon Prime, haven't you?
Yeah, so I'm in season 2 of Vox Machina right now.
Which is there's only 2 seasons, so
Uh,
most of Vox Machina on Amazon is accurate. There's slight flavor changes that impact the story in no way, like it's just flavorful changes, and I like them. I don't think there's a single one that I dislike from like the actual campaign. Some of them are literally copy paste, and then some of them are like we have flavor changed it to this, and it's honestly better.
Well, you know, what happens by the roll of the dice isn't always the best.
Well,
for
some of it
storytelling.
makes sense. Some people are like, how the fuck did that happen? And then you'll see people on TikTok take campaign footage and then pair it like next to the animated show, and you see them roll a whatever. In the first season, when Grog goes to hit the dragon with his axe and his axe breaks, that's Travis's first time playing D&D, and he's been killing everything he fights. He's like, I'm gonna run up and hit it. Boom, I got an 18. Yeah, and Matt goes, it doesn't hit. And like you can see Travis's like that first time a D&D player fights an ancient dragon and realizes I'm not as badass as I thought I was. And you can see it on Travis's face, like, what the fuck do you mean an 18 doesn't hit? Guys? And like that's that moment, but like it happens in the animated series just like that he runs up, hits the dragon, and you're a level 3, bud. This is an ancient dragon. You need to leave.
Yeah. No.
And now as experienced players, you know, like we know that. We're watching this, like you need to fucking go. But yeah, there's a few flavor changes in there that I really like. Has Scanlan done his solo song for you wherever you're at in season 2?
Oh, I still need to finish that.
Oh.
So I'm where he's tied to the bed.
Oh, with his
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that part.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a surprise.
Like
surprise.
Like that is where I left off before I came downstairs today.
It's the Quagmire vibe.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
Yeah, no, okay, I know exactly where you're at. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna step away because it's time to drain the vein.
Oh, okay.
I
think I might. We're at about 2 hours. I think I'm gonna cut the stream anyways. So, thank you everybody for watching. I love you.
Ciao, man.
I
heard dogs. Timmy, where are they at?
Where them dogs at?